How's it going, team? This is the Brown Man. This is just something that I've been thinking about as I've been working on some of these Lightsworn decks, of course. For now, we are working on a Lightsworn Mayakashi Shirinui deck. And it's been quite interesting. Of course, Lightsworns are not that consistent. Whenever there's something that makes Lightsworn super consistent, it gets limited or banned. So it be what it be. But I've been having fun, and I'm trying to have my own spin on things and have fun in the meantime. I'm not trying to be a meta whore. But something that I have been thinking about is Lightsworn versus TwilightSworn. So Lightsworn, of course, you already know them. They send cards at the end of the turn. They send a certain amount of cards to the grave. When it comes to Gareth will send cards to the grave mid-turn if another Lightsworn sends cards mid-turn. However, Gareth Turbo will be TwilightSworns. So if another Lightsworn outside of itself activates its effect, then you get to mill cards. So what does that mean? So that means we're going to have basic Lumina here. You're going to pitch one card, right? Summon Raiden. Raiden will drop 2. And then you'll drop 3 in the end phase for regular Lumina. However, if you have Goth Girl over here, then you'll actually summon Raiden by you can banish from hand or banish from graveyard, which is pretty decent if you don't want to discard too much, or if you have a good hand. You know, maybe you have an Ash Blossom or just certain things you don't want to discard yet. You can use your grave as a resource. This is pretty cool. You're gonna go summon Raiden. Raiden will allow you to drop 2 cards. And then because you used another Lightsworn's effect, you will immediately be able to drop 3 more cards, allowing you to extend your plays mid-turn, which is pretty good. Another cool combo here is actually going to be these 2 right here. So it's going to be Lila and it's going to be Lumina, but TwilightSworn. So you have 2 kinds of, we'll say, field cards, right? So you have something like Zombie World, where once you activate it, it's a continuous effect. Or you have something like, oh my god, where you at? Right here, like the Rika card, right? So let's say I activate Rika Concon, right? I activate it. Its effects don't activate automatically, right? So you activate the field card, and then as an ignition, you'll activate Rika to actually set a card or to actually tribute one of your opponent's monsters. So as soon as I slam this down, it's activated. Lila over here can actually pop it because there's no quick effects in that field spell card. So to activate it, Lila gets to remove from play a Lightsworn from grave, of course from hand or graveyard. And then because I activated Lila, Lumina will go off, sending 3. Because Lumina activated, Lila gets to go off, dropping 3. So you can drop 6 cards on your opponent's turn. And then, of course, you can pop the continuous spell or the spell or trap, whatever it is. So that's why I do like Lila. And I'm trying to experiment a little bit with this, with TwilightSworns. And, of course, you know, Allure of Darkness, because the TwilightSworns are dark, you can banish that way. Of course, if you guys are running, you guys want to go Gold Sarcophagus. If you guys are running Chaos, then of course you can banish a Light in the Dark. So there are plenty of ways. If you guys are running Zombie World, you can banish a Lightsworn for maybe a Gozuki or Shang-Chi. Of course, nobody runs this ever, but if you are running Zombie World and Mayakashi Winter as a graveyard monster reborn, then of course you can banish Mayakashi and a Lightsworn to special summon a Mayakashi from the graveyard. So that's just some things that I'm thinking about, how to make this deck a little bit more consistent, but also have spell and trap disabling powers from my side. And something with Lightsworns with certain things is that there typically isn't that much spell and trap removal. Galaxy Cyclone is a good thing. From the grave, it can pop a face-up spell or trap if you banish it from grave, of course. But not just doing that, but having a monster that you can summon on board to pop a spell or trap is pretty decent. So I'm trying to look around and find some shit out. Yo, you guys be safe, stay hydrated, and of course, have a good one.